Hi everyone, Monique here with Little Gems Creations 1. Today we are going to be working on some crocheted earrings, and we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here with Little Gems Creations 1. Today we are going to be making some beaded crochet earrings. So you are going to need some eye pins, head and eye pins. I'm just going to use the eye pins. You're going to need some beads. Now these are 8-aught seed beads. You're going to need some of the thread, the crochet thread, or some really fine yarn. This is just a scrap I had. You're going to need scissors. Our crochet hook that we're using today is a 1mm crochet hook, and you're going to need a needle that you can thread your yarn through. Okay, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is, because we're going to be crocheting with beads, we need to find a needle. I know you're supposed to turn these, but I can never find what I'm looking for by turning them, so I just pop off the lid. Okay, so you're going to need a needle that your thread can go through and that's skinny enough to go through your beads. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one, see if it works. There we go. And then we're gonna put on a whole bunch of beads. And even if we don't use them all, we're just gonna have them on. And so you're gonna wanna thread, I'm gonna say 50 beads, okay? So thread 50 beads onto your ball of yarn, okay? And then meet me back. Okay. So 50 and meet me back. Hey everyone, I'm back and I have beaded on roughly 50 beads. I didn't count exactly, but roughly 50 beads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my tapestry needle, put it to the side, and I'm going to pick up my crochet hook. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to ignore those beads. We're going to move them out of the way down our yarn, okay? Now I'm going to start my chain. I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to bring up one of these beads right to the front. See that? Now I'm going to grab the yarn from beyond it. Whoa. Grab the yarn beyond it and just do another chain. We're going to do that again. We're going to do that with 5 beads, okay? So we did it with 1, 2, 3, all the way up, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to cut, and I'm going to pull my yarn through. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Pull my yarn through. Okay? So all we have made is this little piece. You're going to make 5 of those. So actually, no, you are going to make 10 of those. So you make 10 of these and meet me back. Okay, so I made 10 of these. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our eye pins. Ooh. Bear with me with my really long nails. Okay, so we need eye pins. That's the ones with the loop. Okay, so there's one, and there's another. Okay, now this is going to be tricky because of my nails, but here's what we're going to do. Very carefully, we're going to take, so where we chained our 10, we're going to loop that end through our loop, okay, to the stitching. Then we are going to tie a knot. Oh, nails, I tell ya. And we're going to move it right up to that stitching, okay? Right up to that stitching. Okay, and then we're going to double knot it. Okay? And we want to keep it right up to that stitching, not past the stitching, right up to the stitching, okay? Okay. And then we're going to do all 5 of them on one. And then you'll do all 5 on the other, okay? So try and move your work away from where the split is. Okay, oops. So put it through. If you need to use a needle, feel free to use a needle, it might go a lot faster. So just your darning needle that you used before, you know it goes through this, no problem. So put it on the darning needle. And then put it through your eye pin. And then you can do your knot. I'm going to take my needle off to do my knot. Okay. And like I said, cozy that knot up to your stitches. There we go. And then do your double. Okay, and always move your work away from the split of the eye pin, okay? You don't want it coming off. And make sure your knot is just on the yarn, not on the stitches. Okay, and then move it out of the way. Okay, so do that for all 5 and meet me back. Now you've got all those on your eye pin. Now here's what I want you to do. Take some glue. It doesn't matter if it's crazy glue, school glue, glue you can get open. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Holy cow. So, there, okay. So take your glue and you're just gonna put a dab of glue on those knots, okay? Both sides. Just a dab. So you can use nail glue, school glue, any kind of glue. Main thing is you're getting them on those knots. And then you're gonna take this earring and you're gonna put it aside. Okay? And then you're gonna do your other earring the exact same way, tying all the knots and then putting a dab of glue. So I'm using school glue. Like I said, you can use any kind of glue. The main thing is that it's glue. Okay, so do that and come back. Okay, so now we have them both on and we have, oops, sorry, we have them glued, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the ends where our beads are and we're gonna very carefully trim them. You wanna leave a bit of a tail, but maybe just hardly any at all, okay? Don't snip your knot though. Okay, so we're just going to where the beads are and we're just gonna snip. How much is that? Maybe 1 millimeter? Just give those tails a snip. Although, if you wanted to go with a different look, you could fray those tails. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the top where we made our knots and we're gonna snip the tails to the glue. Okay, just the tails to the glue. Hope you can see this in frame. So just to the glue. Okay. And if it's not quite dry, mine's not quite dry, just let it dry some more. So at this point, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so we can do that to the other one. Just below the knot. Just below the knot. And just below the knot. Okay, and then to the glue. To the glue. To the glue. So now what you're going to want for these earrings is a bead cap or a nice bead that you like. Okay, and I'll show you why with our next step. And you're learning all kinds of things. You're not only learning how to crochet with beads here, you're also learning how to make jewelry. So there you go. 2 classes in one. And I'm just smoothing that down to a cone shape. Same for both. And letting them dry some more. So I'm gonna go find, oh, hold on. I think I have some bead caps. Let me look. I also make jewelry, so I have all kinds of neat little, oh, here's something. May not be what we're looking for, but, well, it might be. There's one kind of bead cap. So you would put it over your pin Oh, that is very cute. Oh, I like that. So that's a bead cap look. See? And then that covers your notch, right? Okay, or, so that's one option. I think that might be the option I go with. There's also, I have smaller bead caps. These really tiny ones. And this would be how this would look. So you would see more of your work and possibly some of your knots. Let's see, that's how that one would work. And then if you wanted to put a bead above that, you could do that. And then if you wanted to do a bead, you could go with the same size bead that you had already used. And it just takes some of the focus away from those knots, right? Heck, you could even go like 3 beads. Depends how long you want it. So see, there's all different kinds of options with this. So I have decided I am going this way. Okay, so then I would take both of them, but this is called a bead cap. And like I said, there's all different kinds of bead caps. Go to your crafting store and you can see there's all different kinds. I'm gonna put away my other ones. Then you would want your ear wires. So here's a couple of ear wires for me. And then you would need your round nose pliers, okay? So I'm just gonna show you a quick basic jewelry making skill. So you grab just above your bead cap. You fold your wire over 90 degrees. You move your pliers so they're now in an upward position. You decide how thick you want your loop. Then you wrap that wire around where you had, and see, this decides how big your loop is. Then you take your ear wire, if you want to put it directly on an ear wire, or you can just make the loop and put it on a jump ring. I think I'm going to do a jump ring because I like to change my ear wires every now and then. So you take this and you just wrap it around. Wrap it around and hold that loop you made so that it doesn't change shape. You're going to wrap it around as much as you want. And then you're going to take your wire cutters and you're going to snip off that extra. Okay? Then you are going to take, oh my goodness, some needle nose pliers and just pushing that in so you don't get caught on anything. And I just do that by going all the way around it. Okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to use a jump ring because I like to change my ear wires on a regular basis. So here we go. Put it on a jump ring. Put it on the ear wire. Close up that jump ring, and jump rings can be tricky. You gotta get them just so. Okay, just perfect. And there we go. We have one so cute little earring, crocheted earring. So what you do to one, you do to the other. Grab it just above the at the smallest point of your pliers, okay? Put it to 90 degrees. Move your pliers to how big you want your loop. If you see on my pliers, I have put a mark. Fold it around, move your pliers the rest of the way around. Now grab that loop that you just made with your pliers and use your fingers to wrap that extra wire around. Okay, and just use up as much of that wire as you can. When you get to where you're happy, snip off the wire. Okay, and then tuck everything in. You don't want any jabby points. Okay, then like I said, I like to use a jump ring. So I grab my jump ring. I lose my jump ring. There we go, grab my jump ring, put it through the loop, through the ear wire. And these earrings have no direction, right? So, whoops. So you don't have to be careful that they're directional or anything, because they're not. And then make sure that jump ring is closed proper. And there you go. You have a set of cute little earrings. And like I said, you can do them whichever way you want. So you could do it with a bead. You could do it with the smaller jump ring or the smaller bead cap. You could do it with a big bead, whatever the case may be. So, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment on my Facebook page. You can show me what you came up with this little tutorial, how your earrings look. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye now.